Okay, welcome everybody. Okay, hopefully this is working correctly. I am using Google Hangouts to do a screen share, and my purpose of this is to help everybody get their launch party set up. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. This is going to be a real quick video. Of course, yes, I have a messy desktop here. Okay, so now, if anybody wants to use Google Hangouts, all you need to do is, I'm in my Gmail account, and in the upper right-hand corner, there is an icon that has several small squares. And if you go to Google+, you can just go click down to Hangouts and just scroll down, and there's an option here that says start a Hangout on air. And what I usually do then is I export it to YouTube. So this is a great way to screen share and to also show your new team members new information, or even have like a monthly meeting or whatever you choose to do. Okay, so what we're doing today is the purpose of this is to help you set up your launch party. So from Facebook, my suggestion is that you would use Facebook to set up your launch party. Okay, so here is my Facebook. The very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to my home screen. I'm going to scroll down to groups. Now there's two ways to set up your launch party. If you are a new Younique presenter, my suggestion is to create a group. The reason why is once you have your 10-day launch party, you are going to convert your launch party into your very important or your VIP group. So let's say your company name, like mine is Lash Out with Becca. So whatever you've chosen for your company name, you would then create the group. Okay, so what you would do is when you are setting up your launch party, you're going to want to create a group, and just click on more, and then in the upper right hand corner there's an option that says create group. So what we could do here is I could just set up a group name here like test sample launch. Now, where it shows members, you have to invite at least one member. So I'm just gonna invite my husband here. Now, where it says favorites, you do want to choose add this group to your favorites. The privacy must be set to closed or secret. So a unique policy is that you have to have your groups set to closed or secret if you are going to offer any promotions. So let's say for the month of October, you're going to offer free shipping, and you are going to use your Y-Bucks to pay for your customer shipping. Okay, if you're offering, a promotion where if you buy an eye palette, then you get a free brush, or if you're going to have raffles. So anything that is going to offer, if you're going to offer any discounts or promotions, they must be in a group. It must be a closed or a secret group. My preference is a secret group because periodically you will get people coming into your group and asking to join your group that you don't know. And we get excited at first because we think, yay, they're going to join our group. But really what they'll do is they get into your group and then they actually try to sell their products. So you want to keep it as secret, and then is my suggestion. And then also people can't see who is in the group. So you're going to go ahead then and press create. Go ahead and pick an icon that's just a fun icon. So let's pick, there's a wine glass, since let's say we're going to be hanging out with women here. So let's choose a wine glass. Okay. So here it is. Now, the very first thing you're going to want to do is personalize your group. So there is an option up here that says upload photo or choose a photo. So here you're going to want to choose a banner, and I'll show you what mine looks like in a second. I have some experience with Photoshop and graphics, so I made my own banner. But of course, you could just go to Pinterest. That's my go-to place for images, and just find something. There's also several online tools that will help where you can actually go and create a banner online and use it, where you could put the name of your company. Another option is just asking a family or friend or family member if they will create an image for you. Okay, so once you have the group set up, you're going to create the picture. The next thing you're going to want to do is, before you invite anybody, you're going to want to put your first post up here. Now, your first post for your group, because this is your launch party, is you are letting everybody know, hey, this is my launch. support me. I would love, for you to help me out. Please reach out to your sponsor to have them help you with your launch party. Ask them to get involved. They will help you. They'll help you with posts and things like that. Now, there's also a mock party that I'm going to show you that we have available for the Lash Diva dolls. All you need to do is ask your sponsor to add you, or message me, and you can find that under Becca Gable Rosario. Send me a message. I'll get you added to the mock launch party, and you can absolutely use anything in there. There's also tips and training to help you with your launch party. Now, in your launch party, once you have your first post set up, think of your launch party as your practice forum. This is your family and your friends. These are people that are going to support you within your first launch. So your launch party will typically be 10 days. My suggestion is to take the first day to just create introductions. Let everybody know why you are starting this business. Let them know what your why is. Well, let them know what your goals are. You could upload a video, create a video on your phone. You could use Viva Video, or there's several other video apps, and create a video and upload it to your launch party. Once you have everything set up and you have your first post, you're going to want to add your members. So located on the right-hand side of your screen here, it says members, and what you can do is you can just type everybody in here. You can also, so let's say I can message people individually here, or let's say I can start to add people, etc., etc. So you want to add as many friends and family as possible. Once you've added your friends and family, the max should be 100 people, or at least 100 people. So kind of aim at 100. If you want to invite more than that, absolutely. But this is what I highly suggest. Once you have invited somebody to your launch party, go and message them individually. Let them know that you are going to start your launch party, let's say October 8th, and today, let's say, is October 3rd. I'm going to be starting my business launch party in 5 days. I would really love for you to check it out and show some love and support for my new business. Make it very simple. Make sure it's personalized, though. Never send out a group message to everybody, because then it becomes very spammy, and you don't want to do that. So prepare time. So if you invite 100 people, go through for 5 to 6 days and message 10 to 20 people that you invited, letting them know that you have invited them to your party and you'd like their support. Let's say it's October 8th and we're getting ready to launch. A couple things that you want to make sure that you've not yet forgotten. You need to make sure you have a cover photo that represents the name of your business. So your business, according to Younique standards and requirements, should not include the name Younique. So for example, mine is Lash Out with Becca. Make sure that your company name reflects your why. The reason that I originally started with Younique is that I was trying to raise money for Christmas time for 2 schools. And and my goal was every 4 months or so, I would donate my commissions to a cause. And that's where I got the Lash Out. So lash out against cancer, lash out against, lash out against poverty, whatever your passion is. Every 4 months I chose something. So that's how mine came out, Lash Out. I call them my Lash Out events. So make sure that the name of your business is going to reflect your purpose and your why. And be very upfront with your attendees to your launch party. Let them know why you've started this business, what your goal is, and let everybody know. A video is always the best way to let them know. If you're not yet comfortable with video, type it. You always want to start with a before and after picture, let's say where you have one eye on and one eye off of the 3D fiber mascara. Or what you can do is have a before your presenter kit look and an after your presenter kit look. But you must have one post, and it should be an intention-getting post, whether it be a video, and that post should really explain why you have started this business. Let everybody know. Think of your launch party as your practice party. Your goal in your future months with your Younique business is that you should have a minimum of 2 to 4 parties running a month so that you can meet your requirements and, of course, make some money. for your cause or whatever you've chosen to, whatever your why would be. Now, once this is set up, your description should reflect your mission. So why have you started your business? What is your goal and your why? The whats are going to be the actions that you take to meet your goal. So your description should be your description here should be your mission and the why. Under your members, this is where you're going to see a list of your members. Notice that it says invited here, okay? So because it says invited, that means that the person has not yet added to my group. Once you message them, now I could click here, let's say on this person. I can make them an admin or remove them from the group, okay? But you can message each of these people individually, and once you message them, they're more likely to add your group. So Facebook will not automatically add them to your group unless they accept the invitation. So something to think about when that's why another reason why you want to individually, not in a spam method, but reach out to these people individually. So let's say later on, let's say in my second month at Younique, I have 4 people lined up that I'm going to have parties for. So let's say Paula is going to be my party host. I'm going to make sure that I make her an admin so that she can invite people. Once you're an admin, they can invite people. So for everybody that you have a party for that helps your business, you want to make them an admin. Now you can also use events, which I'll talk about here shortly, but for your launch party, you should absolutely use a Facebook group. Now your files could be where you locate and you upload any important files, photos, events, etc. So you could actually, let's say your launch party has happened, and later on down the road, you are turning your launch into your very important VIP group where you are going to put your customers, and your customers get your special promotions and etc. Now, under events, you could also launch here sub-events that you're going to have. So let's say for 10 days, I'm going to have an event that will showcase the products for the eyes or my skincare products. You can absolutely do this within your group if you choose, or you can create a separate event. Okay, so this is really how you set up your group. Now, to get included, let me show you. There is a group called, it's a secret group, so you will not be able to find it. It's called the Mock Party Lash Out with Lash Diva Dolls. It is a mock party. Okay, it is a secret group. Inside of this party, you are going to see that there are posts that you could take and use. There's some game ideas that you can take and use within your own party. Also available to you as a Lash Diva doll is if you go to the Lash Diva Dolls page, you are going to see located underneath of files, there are several scripts. There is a 10-day party script that you can use. And let's see where that is at. 10-day 10-day party plan, 3 posts a day. There is Kara Lewis Newton's party script. Okay, you also have access to the mock party. The way that I learned is I went out onto YouTube, and there are several people that will give you suggestions on how to set up your party. My suggestion is to have it planned out in advance. Be scheduled. So when you look at our mock party for Lash Diva Dolls, which again, if you want to get added on this, just send me a Facebook message to Becca Gable Rosario, friend me, send me a message, and I will get you added, or your sponsor can get you added, and they should also be helping you with your launch party. But here you're going to see there are tips here for you. There literally is a day-by-day schedule where it says start here. There's suggestions on where you can go and how you should kind of follow along here. So here's your overview. When you are running a party, my suggestion is to have a plan. Okay, so here are your step-by-step instructions that you can see in front of you. This is also, this file of how to start your launch party is available under the Lash Diva Dolls files. Okay, but your plan should be, what I did is I went out to a Microsoft Word document and I typed things up ahead of time. So if I have a 10-day party, and my typically day one, what I would do is introduce my either party host, or if it was my launch party, I would put my explanation of why I had started this business, and I would thank my family and friends in advance for their support. Then what I would do is typically take, you're going to see here, on your day 2 and 3, you may talk about the mascara. You want to put around 3 to 4 posts a day. Do not put too many posts so it doesn't annoy people. Of course, put yourself with the befores and after with your mascaras. I have typically my day 3s are dedicated to the eye pigments. Day 4, I dedicate to lips. Day 5, skincare, and day 6, so the way that this is structured is that you are setting up a day or two for the different products. So if you look at the Younique website, you could always just go out and go here to where it says eyes and lips and face, and have a day dedicated to eyes, a day dedicated to lips, a day dedicated to face, skin, etc. Okay, of course, you can have a video introducing each of these topics every day. Videos tend to get more views, and then follow up with information. When you are hosting a launch party, you want to provide value to the products. You want to let your attendees know what the benefit of Younique is, what makes Younique products different. Okay, so you can find that information out about the website. We are hypoallergenic. Okay, there's a lot of great information. So you would want to plan your party out in advance. Another thing I also always do is I have in my parties where the attendees have the ability to collect points, and the number of points that they collect will allow them to get entries into a raffle for a free product. So you can see here there are periodically some activities. Here's one where it says mini game time. Once a day we will play a mini game where you can guess the Younique movie. Guess the movie based upon the Younique pictures. And whoever gets it right, gets a certain amount of entry. There's lots of games that you can add and have in your online parties. Okay. So day 1, I do introductions. This Lash Diva Dolls mock party also has party tips to help you for each of the days. Now, this party is set up to be a 5-day party script. Of course, you could duplicate it times 2 and make it a 10-day party. Typically, you want to post 3 to 4 times a day. Okay, so just some tips in here to help you. Okay, typically my parties will contain tutorials. It's not going to be all selling. I'm going to show tutorials. I'm going to show makeup tips of what you should and should not do. When we talk about eye pigments, you may talk about for eye pigments, we may say, okay, for green eyes, these colors would be best. For blue eyes, these colors would be best. I always show the attendees that we have a 14-day guarantee. I make sure I spend time talking about the 14-day Love It guarantee so that my users, my attendees, feel comfortable at the beginning of the party. I periodically even give a early bird special. As you gain Y-Bucks, you're going to find that you can use your Y-Bucks to do things like buy gifts and products for your parties. Now, this is again why Younique is going to ask that you have a secret or a closed group, because you are not allowed to offer promotions. You're not allowed to offer promotions within a public group. Another thing you want to make sure that you're doing is once somebody purchases from your party, give them a public thank you. Just let them know thank you. Also within the launch party, and also within the Lash Diva Dolls files group, within the group, you're going to see there are several different images of thank you posts. I also, again, Pinterest is a great place to go. If you go to Pinterest, you can find lots of images and search. So here is a roll call. Who's here? What mood are you in? tag yourself, get a free entry in the raffle. Periodically, I'll throw in makeup, humorous things, keeping it fun. The idea with the party is it should be fun. Create a script. There are hundreds of scripts out there where you have access to. Pick the one that works with your style the best. If you were to look at my hard drive, you would see that in my let's see, within my Dropbox file, so let's go to Dropbox, you would see within my Younique folder, I have a file called Facebook Party. And what I've done is I have numbered all my images and planned them out ahead of time. And I even have my script in the folder so that when I run a party, I can run a party multiple times, have multiple parties running at a time. Now, absolutely, and if you have videos, put those in here also, absolutely plan in advance. It may take some time in the beginning to plan your party. It also gives you the opportunity to get to know your products. But the benefit to this is that you will have this party so that every time you offer a party, you'll have it planned and you'll just go through and copy and paste. Okay, you guys, so that should be hopefully help you with your party. One thing I do want to make sure I bring to your attention, the very first thing you want to do once you join Younique is if you go to party, make sure that you go and you set up you want to make sure that you set up a party. So located under my office on the right-hand side, you're going to see my parties. What you can do is you can go over and click on schedule a new party. Okay, so you want to make sure that you schedule a party. Everybody that purchases items from your party, they should go through a party link. Okay, you want to have your party set up. The reason for this is that you have a 10-day party. Within this 10-day party, if your party sells $200 or more, your host or yourself, you can get what we call Y-Bucks. Y-Bucks is like a gift certificate of free makeup money. Okay, so when you set up your launch party, the very first thing that you're going to do is you are going to schedule a new party. You click on your theme. So let's say I go with the lashes since it's the #1 selling product, and this is my launch party. Then what I'm going to do is what it does is it creates a link that I can give to someone, and they can create their own party. Right here, there's an option that says change hostess. So what are your options for a party? When you create your launch party, of course, you want to host the party. You should have a party running at all times because this is how you get free makeup. So within a 10-day period, if you have $200 more in sales, you get 10 to 15%, and you also get half offs. And I like to give my half offs away in my VIP groups for promotions I may have each month. I also use my Y-Bucks to buy samples for products that I would also like, and I also use my Y-Bucks to buy products for the party hostess. You can choose a friend, or you can invite a friend. So what this does, if I choose invite a friend, it creates a link. I send this link to my user, party host, and it actually posts the link on your personal Facebook page, and you can locate that link. So just for kicks, I want to show you what happens. So let's click this. Pick which social media tool you want to. So let's say I share to Facebook. I'm going to share the link. Okay, so now if I go out to my Facebook, Now it's actually hidden because this is a separate account I have. This is actually hidden, so I'd have to go and grab it. But what will happen is it will appear on your timeline depending upon your settings. I have it so that all posts must be approved. So in fact, let's see, it may actually be out on this one. I have 2 Facebooks. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is the link. So if I click on this link, it takes me to a URL, and I would want to make sure that my purchases, go to save my party, all purchases would be done through this party link. So let's say you have this URL now that you're going to ask your customers to purchase things through. To locate your parties in the future, if you click on My Office, just go to My Parties, and if any time you can't remember the links, or if you have multiple parties going on at one time, there it is. This is the one I just created. You can edit the party by changing the name, party name. You can close the party. So for example, I have a party now, right now I'm running. I've had $592 in sales. I have $82 in Y-Bucks coming back. 3 half-off items. So right now I have 8 half-off items. I did have $120 in Y-Bucks that I actually just used on something. So if at any point you want to check your Y-Bucks, what you would do is you just head over to Y-Cash Ledger, and you can actually see how I've used my Y-Bucks here. I've had a lot of Y-Bucks. Look at that. That's all free makeup. All free makeup. We're talking thousands of dollars in makeup, probably free makeup. So pretty exciting. Y-Cash will last 1 year from the date that you get the Y-Cash, and also your half-offs. Okay, so if you're going to set up your launch party, this is an overview of what you should do. Number 1, you want to set up your party. Okay, schedule your new party. It lasts for 10 days. Step number 2 is you want to go create a Facebook group. Step number 3, put up your first post. The 4th step would then be to invite all of your friends and family. Then what you're going to do is message your family and friends, ask them to attend your party, and then just start posting. Have fun. If you need help, reach out to your sponsor. Sponsors will often jump in your launch party with you and help you. The more likes and comments that you get on the post, the more likely that people within your group will see them. Once your 10-day launch party has ended, you take that 10-day launch party and you simply convert it to your group. Now, of course, you guys reach out to me if you have any questions, and I will help you.